Awesome. Well, Jeremy, thank you for coming on. Jeremy's with BA French Drains. I learned a little bit about your business through the Best in BA competition as you guys got nominated, and I was doing some research, so I was excited to see that you guys reached out to come on.
Yeah. My wife said, you need to go talk. And so
Yeah.
she takes care of all of our social media and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think, not to throw her under the bus, but I think she said, well, we were saying maybe both of you guys could come on. I said, the studio's really fit for two. She's like, that's all right. He can do it.
Yeah. She doesn't like talking.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would like to jump into your business a bit. Let's talk about what you do first, and then I want to dial it back and get into kind of the origination of it.
Mainly we do just about anything outside the house: drainage, landscaping, decks, pergolas, patios, concrete. Our main thing is drainage, though, hence the French drains.
Do you do landscaping work too, or it's
minimal? I mean,
okay.
We'll remove front beds and put them in. I don't have any programs or anything to make the 3D sketches and all that. Just kind of a top view.
So what's kind of like, what's an ideal, job for you? What's your bread and butter?
French drains, water around the house, low spots, standing water, tying in the downspouts, taking that out, that kind of thing.
Well, let's get into the rainy season here, right?
Mm-hmm. It was great last year.
So but you probably want to attack that before it's raining.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, we try to do as much as we can during the rain, but usually the people with problems, you can't get in there and work because 90% of our jobs, we don't use equipment. We just do it with shovels. And it's less of a footprint, but harder to get as much stuff done with shovels and wheelbarrows. Mm-hmm. So yes and no. And then when we work through winter, usually 6-8 inches deep, ain't frozen. It's just the top part. Mm-hmm. If it's below 32. So
what's your like radius that you work out of for the most part?
I try to stay within 45 minutes to an hour of Tulsa, mm-hmm. but we have went farther. Fort Gibson, Grand. We did some down south south of Mounds. So
cool.
Minimal jobs, but usually stay around Broken Arrow.
Yeah. I always know it's always one of those things, and it's probably a question you get all the time. Like, will you come here? Will you come here? It's like, if you can make it worth it, it's usually the answer.
Yeah.
If you can make it worth it, I'll drive a little ways. But it's usually
there was a lady in Fort Worth, and she's like, "Yeah, we just live down here off of Bolt. I don't know, it's some street that we don't have here in Tulsa." And I was like, "I don't know where that's at, or in Broken Arrow." And she's like, "Yeah, it's just right here by the." Oh man, what was it? Colgers or something. It's like, we don't have Colgers. He's like, aren't you in Fort Smith? I said, no, we're in Broken Arrow. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's like, all right, maybe I need a different name. Not clear enough.
What is French drainage?
Oh, well, that's not that. I mean, surprisingly, a lot of people don't know. So French drains is pretty much a cavity that we're cutting out in the earth. It's give or take a foot wide, 15, 16 inches deep, and you'll put fabric, clean rock, PVC pipe with holes, and then more rock and cover it up. So you're making a cavity in clay, was the most part, because it won't drain, with less pressure. So the clay is going to squeeze it into the area with less pressure. It's going to fill up, getting the pipe from the holes, and then drain out. Mm. So versus a drain line, you're just hard pipe. We've already collected it at one point. Now we've put it into the hard pipe to discharge it to the street or wherever, or to the sump pump or from the gutters.
So what should people be looking for to know if that's like a service that they need? Just flooding?
Wet areas. Something that stays wet for a long period of time is going to be your French drain area. If you've got standing water, we can put basins, and that'll just take that standing and put it in and out quicker, and usually a small area French drain there, and then just discharge the street. Or if you got washout at your gutters marks where you can just tell it's been eroding it out, we can tie those in. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we have a pretty big hole where one of the gutters just overflowed, and it's just made a deep hole.
Just keeps going. Just keeps cutting it out.
I think that's more of a gutter problem issue because the spout's not even on that side. So that might be. We just bought a new house in not new to us in Broken Arrow here. So it's funny, first time homeowner. So I've worked some in and around homes, but you're like, oh, you're learning a lot of things. And nothing you can't learn on YouTube if you're handy enough.
Yeah. As long as you have the drive. Same thing with French drains. If you want to do it, You can do it. It's just manual labor.
Yeah, well, you might have some back issues after if you're not used to shoveling.
Mine's pretty shot.
Man, so are you still out doing a lot of the labor, or you guys have a crew, or how does that kind of work?
We do have a crew that we're starting. We're trying to grow. We're looking at 2026 getting a second crew. But yes, I am still out. Wife's still out. The kids are still out. In fact, tomorrow we're going to go get a job in Pryor. It's not a big one, but we're going to try to knock it out. So yes, we are still active. Yeah. Not just delegating, I guess.
Yeah. So when did you start the business?
This one started in 23. We used to be part owners of a different business. There was 3 of us, and then the 2 of them bought me out, and then my wife started this one.
Okay.
Minority-owned business.
Yeah. Wow. So, I mean, going from a business ran with partners to doing it solo, has that been a big transition, or?
Yeah, it's been great. Didn't have to ask for permission then, but it's just even less. Just got to get the wife's permission now, which is sometimes it's harder to get a day off, it feels like. Doesn't matter if I'm sick or got the man flu, she still wants me.
Trying to get some time off. She's just decline.
Just
you keep declining my PTO requests. No PTO as a.
That's right. You PTO when we're slow.
So you started in 2023.
Yes.
You started in 2023. What has the progression kind of looked like over the last couple of years? I mean, I really would like to get into, what have been some wins for you, and then where can the BA community really step up and help you guys out? That's a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Let's start with kind of what's the progression looked like of your business, since 2023.
So whenever we started, it was just me and Miranda. Kids were little. Our oldest is now married. She was still in town. She would help. We just had an old farm trailer. We loaded the dirt on, wheelbarrows, and then progressed to a dump trailer, progressed to a work truck. Had some subs that would help us on bigger jobs, and then we got guys that we just send out to do the digging. We still use our equipment, our dump trailers and our trucks, but it's just growing. Eventually not being on site for work and just doing sales is where we're going to be. And my middle's coming. He'll be 16 in August, so he'll start doing more sales. He does them now, but it's just slowly. He's just learning. So it takes time.
Well, that's pretty cool. My parents weren't business owners, and there's great things and there's tough things that come with obviously being business owners. But I think it's pretty cool, especially with him being 16, being able to even if he doesn't see it now, but being able to learn these skills and see the real, the raw, the rough aspects of business ownership.
My youngest definitely wants to. She's all about owning something because she's feisty. She's fun. The boy, every time we go to appointments, it's always customers are always like, "This is good for you. You'll look back and love this." And he's like, I just don't like it right now." I told him go to Brahms or something. Learn that 40-hour week. I don't know what they get paid an hour, but go learn that.
Yeah. So when it comes to somebody who wants your services, who needs some drainage or who needs some would you say landscape,
concrete,
yeah. What's the best way for them to get a hold of you, to get scheduled with you? Kind of what does that process look like?
To get a hold of us, you can check us out on Google or the Facebook. All of our reviews are, we really strive a lot to make sure our customers are happy, and I think it shows with our reviews. Miranda's phone's number's on there, my phone number's on there. You could email us. There's, I guess, everybody's phone savvy. Just Google it or type it in maps.
Yeah, well, they find you. I guess what's easiest for you guys? Is it best if they give you a call, shoot you an email?
We do it both ways.
Yeah.
Text for Miranda. She doesn't like talking.
Yeah.
But you can call me.
Cool.
I don't mind the phone conversation.
What's a project sort of success story that you've had? Like maybe a client's had an issue that's been lingering for a long time, or maybe they wanted a patio or wanted something. Any stories that kind of stick out to you?
Just go from the recents we've had. So I'll do a water one first. So we've had a client that we just did the turn of the year. What is it? Beginning of February now. So last month he's had the problem for 7 years, and they lived there for 7 years. They just never addressed it. We did French drain down the side of their house, topped it with rock, and then they had a standing area in their backyard, and we did a little French drain there. Took it to a sump pump and then shot it out, and it works great. He said it's worked every time. I mean, it's dry, everything's good. We've got a client that we've just did it's like the 15th phase at their house, but they've done concrete patio because they knew that they were going to do a covered patio. So then we did a covered patio, and then we did a sidewalk off of that. So it's just, we've got that client that knows where they want to be at the end, but they know they can't afford it. So it's just, we'll build what we can this part and then just do phases, knowing we'll be there eventually. Just do research.
Yeah.
That's what my answer would be. There's a lot of fly-by-night people. There's a lot of people that can do our job, but just do a little bit of research on your end before you hire anybody to make sure that they're going to do what you want, pretty much, to make you happy.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's horror stories of people who don't do it proper, and you have the same issue, or it's worse, or it backs up to the house. Or
any pool industry, somebody loves them, somebody hates them, just like anything else. Most people have had a bad experience.
Yeah,
ours is coming. I just don't know what it'll be yet. I mean, it's inevitable.
Yeah,
we do have 2 bad reviews, but they're people that we're pretty sure that from different companies.
Yeah,
because they don't say anything.
You're like, I don't think that we actually had a client with your name.
Yeah, we don't know you. So.
Well, that's cool to be able to say that, you've had good experiences thus far, and it'll be exciting to see the growth into 2026. I mean, big goals to have a crew and save your back a little bit, hopefully do a little less digging this year.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, Jeremy, thank you for coming on and just chatting a bit about your business.
Jake, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited to see the growth of your business, and then just see if we can't point some people your way.
Sounds good. Good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.